Front headlocks. Definitely my favorite position in wrestling. Before I even show any technique, the strategy behind this, the mentality is totally off. People, for some reason, when they get in front headlocks, don't go hard. To me, having a head and arm should be equivalent to being in a leg attack and have your hands locked in the leg. It's time to go. I mean, I'm in an advantage situation here. If we start the match, we're on the line and we shake hands, he takes a shot, I down block. Okay, I might try once to move him. Okay, maybe not. We hang out, stalemate. You think he's gonna shoot again? He's probably gonna shoot 100 times. But if he shoots in and I wear his ass out, he's gonna think twice. I promise you, because I know I would. If I shoot in it, I mean, I get hell. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure it's there next time before I just go in. So we're gonna start in the front headlock, shoot in, boom. I'm a big fan of locking my hands, but you still gotta keep your elbows back. The reason I lock is to weather the storm. See, he's probably gonna be a little frisky. I'm just gonna go cradle grip, thumb in the throat, and I'm keeping my praying mantis right here. Keeping my elbows up. You don't wanna lock and have him stuck in your elbow, because now it's stuck in a stalemate. Or he might try to barrel roll or whatever, but praying mantis, cradle grip, thumb in the throat. I always keep my chin right on his spine. And I'm gonna sag my chest on the back of his cranium so he has some kind of pressure here. Now the first 2 to 3 seconds, I'm just choking. I'm just trying to choke him out. I'm squeezing, I'm choking, and Chris is gonna be a good partner. He's gonna try to peek out on one side, he's gonna try to sucker drag on the other. And I just have to circle away. Chin's in the spine, because if I favor one side, he peeks, boom. If I favor the other side, he drags. Chin in the spine, he peeks, boom, I can circle out of it, he drags, I can circle out of it. Not favoring one side or the other. Even if you're a head and the whole guy, keep the chin in the spine. Then, once you're ready, you can slip and cross step or whatever. First thing, when we draw front headlocks, we make them weather the storm for 2, 3, 4 seconds. Ready, go, boom, other side, boom. Okay, now, yep, now it's time for me to go. I pressure in, what I'm gonna do, it's like almost like a shuck. My left hand's gonna make a V, it's gonna go in this armpit, and I'm gonna shuck him. Now instead of me pushing his body, I'm leaving him behind. So I'm taking a hop step with my left foot, I'm gonna shuck this man, and I'm gonna leave him behind. So I'm moving, he's staying behind with both of my hands on him. With both of my hands on this guy, he still feels I'm relatively in front of him. And again, it's only a split second snapshot right here. And then from here, of course, obviously my chest is gonna be on him, but from here, I'm at a 90, I go to the legs. I go high in the thigh right here. A lot of people like to stay on the head, that's fine. But when I teach this, it's all about increasing position. It's not about scoring points here. I was here, I have a slight advantage, I press him in, boom, I chuck him. Now I'm at a 90. If we start a wrestling match from here, I'm probably gonna score 9 times out of 10. It might be as easy as this. Or, if he's athletic, he might spring up to his feet, springs up, now I gotta double him up. Or, I might pressure him to the legs, he comes up, I might be in a single, right here. Now I gotta blow up to my feet and finish. Or, I might just chase him. I might pressure him and just gotta chase here. Lord knows if he turns in, you got him. But he'll belly out here. Now, this probably not gonna work the first time you do it in a match. This is a grind hold, okay? You're grinding. I mean, it's gonna be like a dog chasing his tail. You're pounding, you're pressuring, and you're running or going to the legs. So I weather the storm, I pressure in here, right here, I'm pressing in. Once I'm ready, I'm gonna make that V, I'm gonna shut, boom, right here, and I'm going to the legs. He'll probably face me, boom, that's fine, back to your lock, boom, 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 go again. Once you get here, you got him. You can keep the head, or you can come up. Now you can also do this from your feet as well. The only difference is, when I shuck and step, I'm gonna put my right ear on his hip. So I'm choking, right here, I switch to my V, boom, right here. Shuck and step. Now I'm pulling the head, go through. Or, you can throw your head inside, so right here. I'm gonna go from my praying mantis. This is just part of the wearing out series. From my praying mantis here, just get strong neck. Not that strong. Here he's strong, right? My wrist on his neck, very difficult for me to move him. But I just want to get surface area. So I switch, my hands on his chin, and my elbow is in his temple. So from my wrist to my elbow is going across his whole face. That's going to allow me to torque him. And I'm just going to keep pressure on this left hand so it doesn't move right here. And then when I go here, see how easy it is to move him? And then if I take a hop step and I keep pressure, right here I go across his face, pressure here, boom. I mean, that hurts right there. And then he comes back up, and you can go to the other side if you want. Pressure, it's freaking ripping it. And then he gets tired enough to run. You pressure, you torque, that elbow hits, the elbow hit, that's when you slip to your backhand. Or, just go to the right. So I mean, that's just another option, you know what I'm saying? So, you got to bounce. You got a pretty killer bounce in here. You ready?
You ready? It is a great bounce.
He reaches up and finds my elbow. I'm gonna take that same little hop step. I'm gonna keep that same pressure with my V, and my hand is gonna go from his chin to a wrist deep underhook, right at the last second. Because from his chin, it's hard to pull it out. When I go here, my arm is straight, so when I bounce, I can rip it out and I can score. Give me a different angle. So I pressure in, chin to the spine. I might even have a lock right here, but I know he's got a pretty good grip. So I'm gonna go from the chin to a wrist deep underhook. I'm gonna keep my left V and I'm gonna pressure in, and my momentum's coming from my head. I step around, I switch my underhook, I'm gonna pull, freeze. My nose is about 2 inches from the mat, and I'm gonna rip. All the power is coming from his shoulder hitting the mat. As his shoulder hits, I pull my arm out. It's a push-pull, push-pull. Of course it helps if you're a little sweaty too. So come back. So I pressure in right here, I'm gonna hit the V. And once you get really good with it, it won't even be a V. It's actually gonna be a punch. Right here, it's gonna be a punch right in the lap. So I step, boom, I rip it out. And I'm keeping pressure with my chest. See, keep your knees under you. Boom, and then I'll just pass here, attack the near leg. Again, I'm not so much worried about getting my points. I'm worried about increasing my position. I'm at a 90, then I'll take the money. Hold on. If he holds on to it, it's a better bounce. He's letting go. He's had a rough couple weeks. Chin, lock, pressure in. I'm gonna go slow one time. Step my left foot around, punch or V. Switch to that underhook. My head, it's a twist and bounce. My head is twisting, is looking away, and when my nose is about 2 inches from the mat, my right arm is straight. As that power hits, I rip. I rip even, I keep my chest pressure. You don't wanna rip up. I rip it out, boom, and then I pass. Watch it one time quick. Let's get out of this one. So pushing right here, it's gonna get a good grip on my elbow. And I pass. He's still letting go. He's scared. You're scared. If you're scared, say you're scared.